Fantastic result today. Just firstly, give us your verdict on that performance.
Yeah, really important 3 points. We're not happy with the performance, players, staff, not happy with the performance. We've just gone and spoken to them in the change room there. It's a little bit flat, like the performance was from the first whistle to the end, which is disappointing after so many positives from the previous week against Wem Town. So it's a little bit disappointing, but we've addressed it in the change rooms, and we're going to start fresh again on Tuesday with a massive game against Burton Albion next week, which we're hoping to have an improvement in the performance and take away all 3 points.
A few key performers out there today. So what areas of the game allowed you decide to go and pick up all 3 points?
Not many. I actually thought Bedworth were first and second to most things today, and if they had a little bit more quality, that's nothing against their players that worked their socks off, but if they had a little bit more quality in the final third, they probably could have damaged us and probably got 1 or 2 goals. I just think it was a bit of quality, that extra quality player for player, that little bit of extra quality in that final third, taking that chance when we had it, because we didn't have many, and we took them 3 chances well and took away all 3 points.
It's now 4 games unbeaten and 1 defeat in our last 5. How have we managed to put this run together?
Yeah, well, when we first came in the league, the run of league games we had was difficult. Obviously, you had the league game, which was our first game, and we took away all 3 points with a really good performance. We then had 3 out of the top 4 the following games, which we didn't take any points, but we knew they were going to be difficult games anyway. I think the position we were left in after them 3 games, obviously in the relegation zone or around the relegation, got us a little bit worried, and we had that focus of the next 5-6 games apart from really Boldmere, which we knew was going to be another difficult games. That we identified these games that we had to go and put in good performances and take away all 3 points. We did that against Wem last week, we did that against Lincoln, we didn't do that against Leafield. I thought it was not our best performance, and we haven't done that today, but the difference is that we've got the result, which shows even not on our best days, we can come away with all 3 points. So we're hoping to address this on Tuesday and Thursday, and then we go against Burton, which is going to be a tough game, but we're going to address it next week and then hopefully come away with all 3 points.
What kind of belief does this give the players?
Yeah, massive. The run definitely has given us lots of belief. You can see that in the dressing room, you can see that in training. From particularly the Lincoln game, I think that was the massive change, because we went into that game, obviously a top 4 team, I think they were 3rd at the time, and it was a game that we knew that was going to be difficult, and a game probably that we not necessarily expected to get 3 points. We were absolutely superb, and I think that's been the turning point and given them all a little bit of belief to show that we can challenge for these teams at the top, and we can almost certainly be in this league next season, which we've gave ourselves a massive hope of doing so from today.
It's such a huge win for the side. How do we go about maintaining the momentum now?
Like we have in the past 4 or 5 games, the momentum's carried on. I think today, like I said, it's been a bit of a flat performance, but it's a game probably, well, as shown, we've come away with a 3-0 clean sheet. It's a game that we could afford to do it. We're not going to be able to do that against Burton. I think they're going to be a little bit more of a challenge, and it's away from home. So we're going to have to make sure that we're on Tuesday and Thursday we address this problem. The attitude application is there next week in training, and we bring that in on Sunday against Burton.
The side have now moved up to 6th, and now just touching on the next 2 fixtures. Again, they're cup finals like me and Tom spoke about, Burton and Bedworth. What will the message be ahead of those 2 games?
The same message that we said to them from the league game all the way up to now. We keep our values and principles, which in fairness to the girls they've tried to stick to. I'm not saying today that they've not tried to stick to them. It's just been a flat performance, and we've just not been at the races today, which can happen. And like I said, it's been a game, as shown, we've come away with a 3-0 win, which we could afford to do. So next week we might not be able to do that, so we've got to make sure that we're there and ready to go.
Just finally, Burton Albion lost heavily last night to Doncaster Rovers. So what sort of reaction will you be expecting?
A massive reaction. They're at the point now where, you know, they're second bottom. Every game is a cup final for them. It could literally be 1 or 2 games time. If they don't get results, they could be relegated. So they're going to be up for every tackle from the first whistle to the end. So I'm expecting a big performance from them, and we're going to have to make sure that we're ready for it.